one interconnected ocean, a vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth.
There's no better animal to represent the story of the ocean with all its wonder and uncertainty than the killer whale. Every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, from the southern Canadian to the mighty Pacific and beyond. The killer whale story is the ocean story, and it's one we all share.
We are one world, united by our own.
Come.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Seaworld's Orca Encounter. I'm James, and that was Ikaika, Porky, and Shuka, three members of our killer whale family, demonstrating their incredible size, speed, strength, and complex learning abilities. These behaviors, they keep our whales active and engaged. In fact, Seaworld's killer whales have inspired generations of guests, and we're excited to have you learn more about them today. As trainers, we spend years building relationships with our whales in order to build trust, to provide optimal healthcare, research, and quality of life. The whales will even take an active role in their own healthcare and well-being through husbandry and medical behaviors. One of the first husbandry behaviors that we teach our whales is a fluke present. And you can see this happening now on screen. A fluke present allows our veterinary team to grab a blood sample from the veins on the underside of the whale's tail flukes. We do this about once a month, and a blood sample is just one of many ways we're able to ensure the whales are staying healthy. Another healthcare opportunity is monitoring the whale's weights. We'll ask the whales to slide up on a giant killer whale size scale and lift their tail flukes high above the water so we can get an accurate weight. This behavior here is a great example of the purpose behind our training program. Some behaviors, like that slide up, are indeed visually stunning. However, the true reason why we train that is so we can monitor the whale's weights. We'll also ask them for high energy, powerful behaviors like breaches and jumps out of the water, which make for great exercise. In fact, all the behaviors you'll see here today contribute to keeping the whales healthy. And we strive to achieve this through diet, exercise, lots of love, and play. And the whales, they love to play. We learn what they like and how they enjoy interacting with other members of the pod and with each one of us. Playtime is a fun way for us to continue to build our bond. And we're so excited to have some fun here with you. Enjoy.
awesome.
All right. Well, as you just saw, playtime can be incredibly fun for everyone. But for killer whales, it's how they learn and practice their hunting skills. They'll hunt after pretty much anything, from fish and marine mammals to the great white shark and the largest animal on Earth, the blue whale. Now, the blue whale is 5 times longer and 50 times heavier than these whales here in front of you. So, how does a whale the size of an orca take down a whale that size? Skill and teamwork allow them to be able to hunt the blue whale. In fact, killer whales all around the world have developed unique hunting techniques to catch their prey of choice. They'll use their powerful tail flukes to stun their prey. This makes them much easier to catch. Killer whales off the coast of South America will capture sea lions by pulling them right off the beach. And natural athletic behavior seen in killer whales is the ability to beach themselves, turn around, and re-enter the water. Transient pods of killer whales in the Pacific Northwest will hunt after marine mammals, relying on quiet stealth to hunt. You'll oftentimes see killer whales porpoising in the wake of a boat or surfing a wave. Arctic orcas will hunt after seal by creating large waves that'll wash over floating blocks of ice, knocking the seal into the water. Oof. Now this is incredible to witness. However, you truly can't imagine the amount of water displaced until you've experienced it firsthand. Luckily, I got 2 brave volunteers that volunteered to feel the power of the wave created by the killer whale. So please put your hands together for Raymond and for Chris, everybody. All right, boys, what are you waiting for? Come on over. Here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna be our seals, and you're gonna take a seat on our iceberg. Now I can understand why you're a bit nervous. All right. You're gonna hold on very tightly to that handlebar there, boys, because we have about 10,000 pounds of Ikaika coming your way. And you're gonna really want to brace yourself, because in about 3, 2, 1, hang on to that, boys! All right, big round of applause, everyone. You did it. Come on over, boys. Great job. Welcome to SeaWorld. These natural hunting behaviors you just witnessed are only a fraction of some of the skill and teamwork used by killer whale. They'll use their powerful tail flukes to stun their prey. But today, they're going to be stunning all of you. And that means it's time to get wet.
That means killer whales are invincible, right? Wrong.
Killer whales depend on a plentiful food source and a clean environment. They are completely dominant, yet completely defenseless. When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean.
Their future depends on you, through your actions.
Through the choices we all make. We hold the future of killer whales and the ocean in our hands.
The ocean needs our help, and that can seem overwhelming, but together we can make a change.
So much to learn. So much to explore.
So much to protect.
The ocean is facing significant changes, but don't give up. Be inspired. The killer whale story is still being written.
And there's simple things we can all do to make a difference.
All it takes is one.
One positive act.
One group that can grow and change them. Together, we've got this.
Alrighty, everyone, now please enjoy one final high energy exercise session with our killer whales. Thank you for joining us at Orca Encounter. Have a great rest of your day here at SeaWorld. Goodbye, everyone.